Fiona, your favorite girl next door, and I am here on this episode of Artist to Artist with the man, Graffiti Carving himself, Stephan Baity.
Yeah, absolutely.
What is going on?
Yeah,
I mean, you sharpen the kitchen.
I am. You know, these is white, clean. You know,
I like
have them pressed.
Yeah, you got culinary artist, okay? American Culinary Federation.
We'll
Okay.
keep going.
Food Network. Everybody know. You guys know what that is. Yeah, he's a celebrity. Graffiti Carving. Now you're official.
Yeah.
I'm head to toe. Can I be official?
Yeah, you can be if you want to be.
All right. Well, let me. I might need an apron. We're in the kitchen.
I know, but I don't know if you're gonna be doing too much work though. I think we all know that, right?
No, I want to. Yeah.
You want an apron?
Yeah, I do. I do.
Alright, here.
I want an apron.
Apron.
I want an apron.
You want an apron?
I want an apron. Do you be dancing in the kitchen?
Oh, I guess it.
Do you?
Yeah,
Really?
you have to move your hair though.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, what about my hair in the kitchen? Is that okay?
Yeah, but you ain't
What's the
cooking.
policy on that?
Well, you ain't cooking. Usually, you know, you gotta have it up, put it in a, you know, a hairnet or something. Look like, you know, you work in a cafeteria, but you
Okay.
I ain't gonna have you looking all like that. So, yeah, so it's all.
Don't make it too tight, you know.
Oh, shut your-
Don't squeeze my ass.
Oh, right. Yeah, we be seeing you. You know, you be making all of us feel guilty the way you be working out. Shoot.
Hey, I try to motivate everyone.
I understand. It's all.
So, okay. Graffiti carving.
Got it.
Okay, first tell us what you're gonna put together, because I had to see his art. You know,
Yeah.
I've been watching you on Instagram. Instagram stalking. Everybody knows that.
Yeah.
Everybody knows about that, right?
Yeah, just a little plug. Graffiti Carving, Chef Stephan Baity. Just put it out there.
Yeah. Why not? Yeah.
Why not?
No, but your art is just beautiful.
Mm-hmm.
I tell you that all the time. I love it. It's great art. It's beautiful.
Hashtag.
You know what I'm
That's your hashtag.
Right. So where? Okay, first, what are we gonna do today?
So, you know, we're going to just do a little simple centerpiece that you can see on the buffet. You might see on one of my little small competition pieces or something like that. So we're just going to do some carved melons with some little floral accents. We're going to put it all together, make it look beautiful, set the thing off. Tick,
Okay.
tick, boom.
And I don't get to touch it. Okay, so this right here, this is
Yeah, this is baby.
this is your baby.
Yeah, this is the knife that does a lot of damage. So this is a Thai knife. I actually get these imported from Thailand, actually. So it's almost like a fillet knife meets paring knife. Extremely flexible.
Oh,
and,
wow.
you know, and everything refuses to break. So you know you're able to get in there. And it's about as sharp as an X-Acto blade. So it's really nice.
So did you have to go through a lot, many knives before you found the right one?
Yeah. You know, I'm a self-taught carver. So you know, when I was researching, you know, carving and everything, you know, some people use paring knives, so traditional 3.5 inch, you know, stock paring knife, and some carvers use these Thai knives. So it just depends on your flavor. I use a combination of both of them to get my medium right where I want it to be. So.
All right. So go ahead and pick up your first piece.
So I think probably one of the first things we're going to do is some little introductory. All right. So I love to carve petals. We're going to do some little some petals and some leaves. So using a traditional knife. So and carving is all about the relief cut. It's all about thinking about 3 steps ahead, which is kind of interesting. So like this one, you do 1 cut, 2 cuts, 3 cuts, 4 cuts, 5 cuts. And now with this, you did 5 cuts just to make 1 petal. So you make a cut, make a cut, 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 cut. So we just made 10 cuts just to make 1 petal.
Wow, that is so beautiful.
So we're actually, you'll see, we're just actually going to use it as a liner. So that's not going to be the finished process.
And you taught yourself. Okay, so what made you want to get into graffiti carving?
Graffiti carving. Well, that graffiti carving was a whole nother ball of wax.
Okay,
But
carving fruits and vegetables and things.
Yeah, so it was one of those things, though, impulse. You know, when I was 19 years old, after I left the Inn Grand Plaza Hotel, we were doing some buffet work, and we just were missing something. You know, so one of the things that I started adding on to it. So
I mean, you just did that quick, like 3
Yeah. No, we're gonna keep going. So because once we finish this bouquet, this thing is all gonna come together. It's gonna go up.
So then they took a liking to your accents that you would add to the table spreads.
But you know, at that point, you know, I was desperate. I was running out of means and whatever. So I Googled, you know, fruit vegetable carving, and I came up with the traditional Thai style, which I'm kind of known for in the industry. do more intricate, more delicate carvings, do more petals, the flow, and everything like that. So it's one of those things that, you know, it's just gradual. It was a build up and kind of brought me where I am today.
And it was a build up because I'm going to tell you, we actually have a relationship. We've known each other since high school, right?
Yeah.
Since the days of McKinley.
Yeah.
When you were in the band. So how do you go from music? I mean, I guess it's all form of art, of course.
Yeah.
But you go from music to a fruit artist.
I was kicked out of band. All right. Let's just start there.
What? Wait a minute.
Let's just start there.
You got kicked out?
Yeah.
Wait, what year was that? Our senior year?
No, freshman. Like, they kicked me out right away. They found out I was a fraud. So.
Oh my gosh.
Only reason why I got
Are you serious?
Yeah, only reason why I got in the band because I thought I could get out of classes early. I wasn't like really into music like
and
that.
They said no.
Yeah, they found out the truth. Yeah, and then they kicked me out. It was time to go.
What?
Yeah.
So you went, okay, so then you went into
the culinary arts program. So,
okay.
And actually, I got into the culinary arts.
And that was with Miss
Leibowitz.
Rebecca
Leibowitz.
Right. Rest her.
Yep, she passed away.
Oh, rest her soul.
Yeah. So it was actually, I got into culinary arts through her, actually, because I got smart with her at a hall. And she called me out. And
you got smart with somebody?
Yeah.
I find that hard to believe.
And so she made the comment, she was like, well, you know what, you join my class, I'll make a man out of you. That was the threat that she made. And so, you know me, I had to join her class. So
she was big time.
Oh yeah. She talked some trash to me, so I talked some back. Well, come to find out, you know, me and Mrs. Leibowitz, we didn't get along very well at all when I first joined the class. No, not at all. And one day she just pulled me aside and she's like, Steve, you're here, you're smart, you're bright, you know, and obviously, you know, you got a passion for this thing. She's like, why don't you just apply yourself? And so she cleaned the slate with me. She says, I'll make a deal with you. You give me your all, I give you mine.
Aww.
And we made a pact, you know, one day, and I never looked back, and she neither did she.
So then after graduating from McKinley,
you
went on to the culinary school.
I went to Pennsylvania Culinary, downtown Pittsburgh.
Now how long was that program?
2 years.
2 years?
Yeah. You know, it was.
Did you like living in Pittsburgh?
You know, Pittsburgh was one of those things that, you know, you think Ohio's cold. You know, we live in Pittsburgh and walk across that bridge, you know, leading to downtown, that's cold. Okay. And so, now I really like Pittsburgh. You know, I love the whole attitude. I love the swag of Pittsburgh.
Not the Steelers, though, right?
No, I'm not a Steelers.
You're a Brownie.
No, I can't say I'm a Brownie. No, I'm not a Brownie. It's okay. I don't have a team I follow just in general.
Okay, you like the Cavs?
Oh yeah, gotta like the Cavs.
I mean, you gotta be a Cavs. We're champions, right?
Yeah, absolutely. No
42 years.
All in.
Right. Right. So you get to do any work with any of the sports teams that's from?
So I would say, you know, when the Cavs when the Cavs won the championship, I got invited up by Channel 19 News to do a whole spread.
Wow.
And it was kind of crazy, you know,
doing
that spread, and then at the end of the day, like, they're tweeting about you, like the coach was, and J.R. Smith sent out a tweet about me, shout out to Chef Steve and stuff like that. It was cool to be on Twitter from that perspective. Yeah, it was really cool.
So what did you create?
So I did all kind of signature old school Cap logos, new Cap logos. I did all of LeBron logos and everything like that, and it turned out to be a great adventure.
Yeah, cool. Then you got to hang out with some cool people.
Yeah, I did. Yeah, they were good people.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you decide. I know we were joking before. We were talking off camera about how people sometimes tease you because you chose melons.
Yeah. Yeah, you said it, not me.
So how does that make you feel that they have, you know, because melon, of course, is stereotype of, black people eat melon. Yeah. Okay, so how being in this industry, because I'm sure you are a minority still.
A high commodity of minority, absolutely.
Right. So how does it make you feel when they bring about these bullying moments?
Yeah, you know, it's kind of funny is that you only give credibility to stuff like that when you respond to it. And so, you know, in a competition scene or a display or a demonstration scene, you know, it's one of those things where you kind of shut them up with the art, you know, and when, you know, you begin to create something and they just, you like, and you kind of give them the wink, like, yeah, there you go.
Right.
And they kind of look at you like,
how about that melon now?
Yeah. So, but then you gotta kind of break yourself out, out of the norm. So I also do ice carving. I do butter carving, tallow. So you gotta do some other different mediums to kind of break that stereotype also and challenge yourself. So it's just not always about the melons.
Now I know you're not using this knife with the ice.
No, we're chainsaws, die grinders, everything like that. Yeah,
okay.
Absolutely.
All right. So speaking of the competition, okay. Let's cut this carrot. No, I'm just kidding. But what would you do with this carrot?
So we would make some roses out of this carrot.
Oh.
Yeah, absolutely. Can you hand me that little clear vessel right there? Quick. Yeah, clear boy. Yeah.
I'm helping.
Yeah, I know. We're going to clean up a little bit. We got all these things going on. So.
Oh, because I was fingering them?
Well, I got to clean off my cutting board a little bit. We got a lot going on right now.
Okay. So cleanliness is very important.
Cleanliness is next to godliness, all right?
Okay. Yeah.
I think that's what the book says, right?
Mm-hmm. So the Food Network. Food Network. Where did that come about? How did that come about?
So the Food Network was hands down, I think they tried to kill me. You know what, because real talk, so I'll get to why I think they tried to kill me. So the thing with the Food Network was I did a good deed in the sense of I went and met probably someone who changed my life in the sense of giving me an opportunity, which was James Parker. He was one of the first guys to ever compete in the fruit and vegetable scene on the Food Network.
Okay.
And he was actually local in Canton. And in the sense of he was coming through doing a tour. And one of my mentors, even out to this day, is Dick Alford. He works at the University of Mount Union. And so he was there with him. And so I went to go visit James Parker, and Dick introduced him to me. And me and James Parker ended up doing some work together. Well, long story short, that obviously he has some ties to the Food Network, and they put in a plug for me.
And they pays to know people.
Yeah, there you go. And so they were starting a new TV show, which was Christmas Cake Wars. And they gave me a call about would I like to be on it. And this is a new season, something that they have never done before. And I said, absolutely. So they sent me a plane ticket, and I jumped on the plane and I went there. Wow. Well, here's the deal. Most people think,
But wait, did you have your team already?
No, so you don't even know who your team is.
Oh, you know what? I thought that all those people were your team that you handpicked.
Oh, no. See, no, they draw straws and they give you a team. And I never saw face to face until, we got there the day before.
Wow.
And we never worked together until they said lights, cameras, action. Ever. It was crazy.
I was gonna say, because working with different people with different personalities from different.
Yeah, and that's where they get you. That's what makes good TV. That makes the drama.
True.
That makes the stress. That makes you break stuff, forget stuff, drop stuff.
So did you guys mesh good?
Froggy and Bath, those are our homies. We're still friends to this day.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. I will never forget. We just had a conversation in the green room, and we were like, "Hey, let's just go out there and do what we do." Mm-hmm. And we had fun every single.
But everybody had their own specialty.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Okay. But the thing is also is that, that time is real on the Food Network. When they say, you got an hour, it's an hour. When they say you got 4 hours, most people think that, it's like lights, camera, then it cut, and let you.
Right.
Nah, that stuff is real. That is some real stuff.
So the pressure's on.
The pressure.
So how were you able to handle that pressure? Where'd that come from?
A combination of things. Let's be real. I grew up in probably not the best environment. In Canton, I grew up on Pulley Hill.
Oh, you from Pulley?
Yeah, you from
Pulley Hill is our ghetto,
our project.
So you went to what school? Like Belden?
I went to Belden. I went to Harvard.
Okay.
Yep.
Okay.
So even with that being said,
but you had that foundation at home.
Yeah,
right?
You had that foundation, but and then even working in the culinary industry, you gotta have thick skin. You gotta be able to deal with pressure and when things are going at you all the time. So you gotta be able to respond. So being a culinarian, was kind of easy.
So speaking of your childhood, growing up, would you be considered? How are you in high school? How were you in high school?
I was great.
I mean, being from that environment, the projects, stereotypical. They say they're bad boys, but you were kind of a nerd, right?
I was. I was quiet though.
I'm a nerd too. Don't go back.
Well, you were. You were Mrs. McKinley, if I'm not mistaken, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, you was.
I think I was.
I know you was. You didn't have time for the little guys like me.
I did.
No,
what are you talking about?
No, you didn't.
I did.
No, you didn't. Well, no, I was quiet in high school. I didn't cause a lot of drama. I just kind of
Right.
mind my own and stayed, in my own corner, stayed in my
Don't
lane.
click and everybody.
Yeah, I stayed in my lane.
Mhm.
Yeah, I wasn't as popular as you.
But now you're
I'm popular for all the wrong reasons.
found stardom and
Yeah.
fame
Yeah.
and being recognized. How do you handle that stardom?
It's you find that everyone has a motive
Okay.
when they meet you, and so some people they just want to be your friend for as an accessory. Some people want your friend just for a discount. Some people align themselves just to say that they know you. But I keep my circle small,
Okay.
and I keep my grass cut low, and that keeps the snakes away. So, at the end of the day, you just kind of come at people and say, hey, what do you want? What do you need? Just be honest.
So you to the point.
Mhm.
What's up?
Yeah, time is one of those things that, it doesn't discriminate no matter if you're rich or poor, you can't buy more of it. So I'm like, don't waste it.
Well, what's so amazing is your beautiful family.
Oh, I got a crazy family. Don't
And
worry.
I love how you put you use your family in your photography,
Yeah.
in your story.
Oh, yeah,
So
absolutely.
how long have you been married?
It'll be 13 years.
13 years.
I know, right?
Oh
Yeah.
my gosh, time flies.
Yeah. That's a valuable lesson when you talk about marriage. It's a lot of give and take, and a lot of times it's more taking than giving. And so my wife, she could probably write a book on what it means to be married to someone in the culinary industry. Because the culinary industry, next to being a doctor, is one of the most highly stressful professions that there is. And it has the highest rate of divorce, alcoholism, and drugs.
What?
Yeah.
So this job is really stressful?
Oh my God, it's amazing, just the demands and the way people treat you. You can imagine what goes into planning a menu and executing something like that for someone to say, that's not even good. You want to react, you want to jump over the table at them.
So people have said that to you?
Not to me. They better not say that to me.
You'll go fully on them. Woo! Oh my gosh! And that only took like 2 minutes.
Yeah.
That is beautiful.
Yeah. Can you drop in that bucket over here?
Oh my god.
Yep, there you go.
So what, they have to sit and marinate? You let them marinate?
I just throw them in some water.
Water?
Yeah, just throw them in some water. That's all.
Okay.
Yeah, it keeps them from drying out.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I'm just gonna keep carving while we're talking. Is that all right?
I want you to. I really want to pick up the knife and get started, but I know you're not gonna let me.
I'm gonna let you do something. I promise. I
You
will.
promise?
Yeah.
Oh, he's gonna let me. So back to graffiti carving.
Yeah, graffiti.
I need to know about this
Yeah.
brand that you have built.
Yeah, so graffiti was one of those things, just where I grew up, is that graffiti was the first form of art I ever saw, was being something airbrushed.
In camp?
Yeah.
Where is this? No.
Exactly. And so graffiti was one of the first form of art I ever saw, and I always thought it was pretty intriguing that you could take a building that was run down and that you could airbrush it and do some different things to it and just make it like a work of art. It was just so cool.
Yeah.
But the whole point of graffiti is that you mark your territory, you stake your claim, and so whoever comes through the block, let them know, I'm here. And so when I thought about the whole fruit and vegetable carving industry, I was like, I want people to know that I'm here. And so my style is so unique on how I carve and how I put things together, is that that's my tag.